Patch 122 is the best DayZ patch we've ever had. There, I said it. But why is it the best? Well, I'm glad you asked, because here I'll not only discuss what's been added to DayZ, but I'll prove why this is one of the best patches and easily my favorite. If you liked the video, please leave a like or a subscribe, it really helps me out. But without further ado, let's get into the video. I have no idea what's happening over there. Oh. Well, that explains it. Getting straight to the first point, let's just quickly address the console, because if you're one of the millions of console players out there, yes, I did say millions, this update is nothing short of a divine intervention for the multitudes who can't simply click and add a mod for more zesty content. Console players make up an enormous number of DayZ's player base, and adding even small cosmetic and practical items such as the bags that have been added is actually pretty needed. But let's move on to the second point that affects everybody. As shown in previous patches, introducing a new gun is a pretty safe way to please the community, and hey, I'm all for an extended arsenal too, but simply adding things like a new gun doesn't inherently improve the foundation of DayZ's complex dynamic or its infamous progression system. It's surface fun, a cool reason to jump back in for casual players, and a new item to hoard for consistent ones. This patch, however, goes way beyond surface level improvements. It dives deeper into the core mechanics of the game and targets the pace and overall development of the player. They're actually trying hard to improve player experience, and adding or adjusting lower tier loot is such a welcomed addition because it's such an underrated part of DayZ and an extremely important one that is arguably quite outmoded and definitely needs rebalancing. This continued support has even been seen in previous updates, crafting an entirely new projectile system from the ground up to lay the groundwork for one of DayZ's most requested features, the bow, which is now possible in DayZ given what they've created. It shows just how much they're listening to the player base. We went from them telling the community making bows is just too much work to, hey look, I did this thing, and then released it for free. This is not even the greatest thing, and I understand that that wasn't in this patch. I'm just trying to make a point, because this team is now not just a bunch of devs tasked with keeping DayZ's pulse going with an occasional Christmas card and the odd liquefied dinner. These patches, one after another, are filled with an incredible amount of fixes and adjustments, and this specific patch blew my mind with the amount of changes. It's not just a few bags, they've added more than 100 features and additions, fixes on things such as exploits and issues, changes from general balancing to weapon changes, and a bunch of other things on a small in-between patch while they work on the larger one. You can see here that these fixes and additions on the screen are not simple 2-minute tweaks. Some of them have taken a really long time and certainly a lot of planning. DayZ is becoming more of the game that everyone wanted than we ever thought possible, and that has never been more evident than right now, because this small patch demonstrates that we actually have the right people in the right places. Right now is such an exciting time to be a DayZ player because we just don't know where it's gonna go. But if you really want to see more DayZ content and how much it's improved, then just check this video out here, or if you want to see something else, maybe check this one as well. But as always, until next time.